your interviews, and let's start with Nancy J. Where are you?
Oh, Angie, I am in Los Angeles getting ready to interview the new Marvel hero, Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch. I've got Mel Gibson coming up this weekend. I've got to talk to about his new movie, Hacksaw Ridge, Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick for Trolls. All sorts of movies coming up, but this is going to be a very, very crowded weekend at the box office. In fact, 4 new releases are opening this weekend. There's Keeping Up the Joneses. Typical suburban couple gets involved with their spy neighbors, right?
Right.
We've seen that kind of movie before, but the other 3 new this weekend are literally outright sequels or prequels. There's Boo, a Medea Halloween, the 7th film of Tyler Perry's franchise.
Okay.
There is Ouija, Origin of Evil. First came out 2 years ago and given the title, no explanation needed. And Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, starring Tom Cruise as a former Army major, a drifter with nothing but a toothbrush as he travels the country and righting all the wrongs. Now, Never Go Back, Angie, is the 18th book in Lee Child's very popular franchise. And I caught up with Lee and Tom Cruise on the red carpet at the New Orleans premiere this week, where much of Never Go Back actually takes place. So let's hear from Lee Childs first and then Tom.
Yeah, let's.
You're a Brit.
Yeah.
How did you get into the head of a military man, a U.S. Army man?
Well, I figure, my dad was in the Army in World War II, my granddad in World War I, and I've heard their experiences, and I kind of figured that all armies are basically the same. They probably have been ever since the Romans. For the experience of the ordinary soldier, it doesn't really change that much. So I figured that I was kind of qualified to discuss it and talk about it.
I've never heard anyone say otherwise, right? So that's a good feeling. What does it feel like to be on this red carpet again?
Well, it's unbelievable, If somebody had said to me 20 years ago when I started out that my books would be made into movies with Tom Cruise and people like Kobe Smulders and we would have hundreds of people on the red carpet, I would have said, get out of here, stop making fun of me. But here it is, it's real.
How do you get it right? How do you play an Army man or former so well?
Thank you so much. I've been fortunate to be able to play military, for my entire career. And you get someone in military police is something very different for me. I love the way that Lee has written the book. We always have great advisors, but it's a privilege to be able to play them.
Has it changed your perception of the Army, the military, our troops any?
You know what? I've always I've had family and friends in the military, in the Marines and different branches, so I'm very familiar with it, and I've spent time, of course, with the Navy and the Air Force. I'm a pilot myself, and so I am very familiar with the armed forces.
Did it feel good to put Jack Reacher's toothbrush back in your pocket?
Oh man, absolutely. I love it. I love these books. I love the way that Lee Child's written them. It took he's British, to be able to write this American, iconic, literary kind of character. He's written 21 of these books, and I just find it so much fun playing this guy. He's got this kind of wit. He's got a very dry wit and a very unique kind of brutal physicality that is very satisfying to watch.
Tom is really satisfying to watch. At 54 years old, he's an action hero. I love talking to him on the red carpet. He treats his fans with such respect and reporters, Angie. So say what you will about Tom Cruise, I am always going to be on his side.
Well,
movie.
There's something to be said for, regardless of what we hear about him and Scientology and blah, 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 he treats you really well. And you've interviewed him several times, and I really respect people who respect everyone, at different levels. Sometimes stars treat you like they're a star and you're definitely not, and he doesn't do that.
He spends hours signing autographs, taking selfies with his fans. He knows how to do it. So also, now, if you want to look for Tom, look, I've got the book. You've got Tom Cruise on the cover of the Jack Reacher, Never Go Back, but look at this. I've got Lee Child's 21st Jack Reacher novel. It'll hit the store shelves in November, so because of all these books, I have a feeling we're going to see Jack Reacher for quite a while.
Excellent. All right, Nancy J., have fun in L.A. Enjoy your interviews. Mel Gibson coming up and all of that. We'll talk to you on Monday. Sound good?
You bet.
Thank you.